Canada, and 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 Andrew's from New York.
Yeah, I just make
I
shit
love
up though. Yeah,
it.
just make shit up. Yeah. Oh, look at the puppy. Oh.
What part of Canada are you in?
I'm in Alberta,
Alberta. Okay.
Alberta, Canada.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Well, let's see. I think Cheyenne was trying to show up. She said she would let us know if she couldn't make it. Um, but let's see. Monai, the Aardvark is playing May. And what do you did you read the? Do you have you had a chance to read the first episode yet? Monai?
So I have started looking over it. I just was able to kind of take a look at it today. And so literally I'm about to clock out of work and then be at the script. As we speak, that is what I'm doing.
Hmm.
But I reviewed the first part of it with Barbara's conversation with her first day of work.
Hmm.
I've
Hmm.
started to look over it.
What do you think? You think the script's any good?
Well, so far so good. I haven't read the whole story.
All right.
I liked it for what I got. I liked it. I thought it was I thought it made me laugh right in the middle when I was like, oh
Right.
God, this is good.
Hmm.
I should say what I've read so far, which is just that first part of episode one. I love it. I love it how Barbara's super busy and she's happy about, the baby's first day of work. And then she really doesn't know what she's doing, but she's proud of her anyway. And she's more
Yeah.
concerned about golfing. I love it.
Hmm.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Sorry.
there she goes.
Good with that.
The dog trying to steal food.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll let you and Andy in on our the idea for the shooting the show, because that's going to be very important to y'all.
Yes.
And then the rest of the cast can watch this later on, so they can catch up. So the idea is this, and this is going to be a bit unusual, something I don't think you've ever seen before, but the intent of this show is obviously current time. So it is a modern, intended to be the present time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to talk about him a little bit, and so this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to shoot the show on our phones,
Okay.
and this is kind of cool because this allows us to shoot it mobile from wherever we want. It allows us to shoot it in our homes, or at the grocery store, or in your car, or on a playground. So it gives us a chance to really be in any environment we want to be in to film this show.
Okay.
We're going to film it just like you would take it when you take a call. So you hold your phone vertically.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and here's the thing: you can record your parts on your own phone. Record it if you don't feel like you need the other person to be there, the other actors to be present for your acting. That's fine with me. I would say discuss it with the other actors how you guys want to do it. That's one possibility. For example, if you have a monologue, you could record it that way and send me the recording, and that would be perfectly fine. When we have multiple actors together, what we'll be doing is using a new program that came out pretty recently. It's similar to this, but it's not subjected to the problems that the internet proposes, all the glitches and crap, the audio problems. This new software allows us to meet just like this, but allows me to take the recording from your phone, the video and audio straight from your phone, the high quality audio and video, unaffected by the internet. So we can still shoot it like this, but when I get the video on my computer, I'll have each person individually, and I can take their video separately and their audio separately and do whatever I need to do with it to edit
You can
it down.
edit it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the same software. It's very cool. It's called Riverside FM. And it will be very simple for you guys. Other than scheduling together, obviously. That's the only thing that we need to be able to do is schedule together. From that point, you'll click on a link just like you did tonight. You'll do your piece together, just like you normally would. But on the back end, I've got all the controls that I need. So it's really cool. Now, what this also means is, and why I know Andrew's giving me the strange face, is that yes, the show's going to be shot vertically. Okay. Obviously, I've never seen a show shot vertically, in portrait mode, right? Like you take phone calls that way, but you've never seen a show shot that way. I don't know if one ever has been made. Maybe one has. I'm not sure. But let me just pull this up real quick. So it's essentially going to look like this, right? You're going to be talking into your phone. It's going to be it can be shot this close up in portrait, or you can have the phone across the room, and that's fine too. What you're going to do in that case is you're going to use the back camera for the highest quality, rather than the front camera, hopefully.
Yeah, because that camera has like 3 lenses as opposed to the one.
Yes, it's much higher quality. If you're recording alone, you can do that. If we're recording as a group, I'm not sure we can do that. I'll have to check. You may just have to use the front camera, and that's fine, but you can put it maybe 5 feet away if you want like a full body shot. If you want to be sitting on your couch, and you want a little bit of the background showing, it doesn't have to be like this all the time. It doesn't have to be right up in your face. It can be 5 or 6 feet away, and that will give you a nice environmental feel. If you want to shoot your scene in the grocery store, walking around the grocery store, you can do that. As long as you can connect to their Wi-Fi. Essentially, you want to be on Wi-Fi. Pretty much. You might be able to do it on cell phone, but if you can connect to their Wi-Fi, anywhere where you can connect to their Wi-Fi is a great place to do it. You could do it, like I said, at a playground if you can get on Wi-Fi. We'll have to try it the other way. If we don't have internet Wi-Fi connection, we'll have to try that. But so that's the general idea. So any questions so far?
I just have a quick question. You said you have to be on Wi-Fi, so not just whatever you would normally use for.
This new software we haven't tested yet.
Okay.
In this software, we have to be on Wi-Fi because it doesn't have enough bandwidth without Wi-Fi.
Gotcha.
This new software actually might work on your cell phone signal. It might actually work that way. So we'll just have to try it.
Okay.
Teddy, I'm kind of confused because you're saying they're shooting it. They need Wi-Fi, so they're not just recording it and sending you a video. They have to log into something first.
Well, here's the beautiful part. So the beautiful thing about this is that it works just like this show. You click on the link, you come into the group, and it works exactly like this. It looks exactly like this. Wi-Fi is preferred, but it may not have to be Wi-Fi. That's all I'm saying. This new software may not require us to be on Wi-Fi. I suspect it doesn't. Turn this fan off. You guys are probably hearing that.
So I noticed what I have noticed from the script and what I've read so far, there isn't any like direction of background things of itself. So now it all makes sense.
Right. Exactly.
You are, yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, the direction right now.
And I can't dictate that to you because you're in your own home. Now, what
Right.
I do want to make suggestions about that. I
Okay.
would suggest putting yourself in front of something that talks about your life, not in the back, not in front of a window like you are now, but in front of
Yes.
a stack of family photos,
Yes.
sitting on the couch where you're comfortable, where you normally hang out. So, for example, someone might want to shoot a scene in bed, from bed, and that'd be perfectly fine. If you're in bed, you're going to wear what you normally wear in bed. If you're sitting on the couch at home, you're going to be in sweatpants and a
Right.
t-shirt. If you're on your way to work in your car and you want to shoot a scene from there, you're going to be in your work clothes. So I'm just trying to. I need to leave that to the actors to be creative in that sense.
Hmm.
To be
So if I sleep in the buff,
mhm,
I'll be stark raving naked,
perfect.
recording my scenes. Is that
That's
correct?
so
Perfect.
funny because that's the exact question I was going to say. What if I sleep nude?
Yes. And I'm going to send you some Viagra just to make sure you do it.
Somebody had to say it.
I'm so glad you said that. Okay,
So
maybe
it's
we do think alike.
you know how they talk about guerrilla style movies? Don't they call it like guerrilla
Yeah.
style photography or whatever? So that's essentially what this is. But we're our own photographer. We're
I
our
like
own
it.
videographer.
But we're all
So
gorillas, right?
it'll be an experiment.
Oh my God, an
We just got
experiment.
to get dressed up from the waist up.
Oh, I don't care what you wear.
Oh shit. It's a
No,
snuff
really,
film.
that's the point. The point is to be as realistic as possible. So wear
Yeah.
what you normally wear. Don't dress up and then get on the couch and hang because you don't dress up to hang out on the couch. You don't dress up to hang out, sit on your bed. You know what I'm talking about? If you want to do a scene in front of the mirror putting on your makeup, that's fine. If you want to put doing your hair, um, it could be at the beauty shop or whatever, where you get your hair done. It could literally be anywhere.
Yeah,
I
literally.
love it.
Yeah.
I
So
love it too. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
This is going
I'm
to be
like,
really
wait a
cool.
minute. You got to give me some creative space to
Yeah,
do
and that's what's exciting to see,
this.
to get everyone's collective
yeah,
input. Like this
yeah,
is really exciting.
yeah, yeah. I think it'll be fun. And there's not much shooting to do. These are very short stories, so
Yep.
um,
Yeah.
there's not a ton to do. So I think it's very doable to do it that way.
I like it a lot.
Now let me just give everybody some quick tips on how to set up their camera when they're shooting themselves. When you have if you're shooting video of yourself doing your lines, let me just run through this real quick because some people might be doing that. So what you'll need to do is, no matter what phone you're using, Apple or Android, what you need to do is put your camera on, obviously the video setting. No special filters or effects, just plain Jane. Okay, do not
Okay.
put beauty filters on because it's it's probably not going to look good on the show. Um, um, Also, with the iPhones in particular, they have those blurred backgrounds. Turn that off unless you're in a place where other people might you know, you might be in a grocery store and you don't want people behind you being seen, someone from the public. So you could turn it on then, but it really should be turned off because it doesn't work great. It does not work great. So I just need original settings on everything, and it should be shot in 916. So 916 format setting up here.
916.
916.
What does that mean?
So in your video, are you in the video setting for your phone?
I'm in, yes, video.
Okay. And so it has a format button at the top or the bottom when you pull up on an
Is it like
iPhone.
the settings? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's probably in settings,
Or,
video
oh, wait,
form.
you know what? It says it already. It's already a
Mhm.
916. Okay.
916, perfect.
Yep.
So it needs to be in 916 for everybody. Um, and and when you hit 916, it might give you the option of like 24 frames or 60 frames. 60, the higher the frame rate, the better. 916, but the highest frame rate that's available. It's going to be best. Um,
I'm sorry, Teddy. Is it supposed to give me an option with frames? for
It
916?
might
Are you
if
talking
you,
about the
if you click
grid?
on if you click on 916, it might give
Uh-huh.
you more options for how many frames. It may not.
This it doesn't on here. I can play
Okay,
around with it.
that's fine. No, that's fine. What phone are you using?
This is a Samsung.
Okay,
Samsung.
perfect. Okay, same. Okay, good. Um, oh, another important thing: wipe off the lens. Wipe off the lens before you shoot because
Okay.
you don't want it to be blurry. Use a soft microfiber cloth so you don't scratch it, but wipe off the lens every time.
I can't just lick it. Teddy, I have a quick question. Because I'm looking at settings. There's 916 and then 1:1 and then full. What the hell's full mean?
Full means it's larger than 916, so it's not right
Okay.
for us. 1 to
Okay.
1 means square.
916. Okay, 1 means square, 916. Okay.
And then one more thing, and that is if you look at what I've done here, normally when people point their camera at themselves, they put their head in the center of the frame when they're taking a phone call or whatever, like this. You see how much head space there is up here? That's a lot of head space. That's not good for us. Normally when people they put themselves in the center of the screen. Don't put yourself in the center. Put your head just so there's a little tiny little space above your head between the head and the top of the frame. And so this going to take a little practice, right? Because everybody's used to putting their head right in the center. But we want to leave just a little bit of space up there. Just like if you can see that, I've drawn a little red line there, a little red box there. Just a little bit of space between my head and the top of the frame. The other thing is, what do you notice about this picture?
You're not looking at the camera.
Thank
You're
you.
looking at yourself.
Exactly. If you look at the camera, your audience, you will be engaging your audience.
Mm-hmm.
See, now, when you're acting, you're not going to be looking at the camera all the time. You're going to be looking at your things in the environment. That's fine. But when you look at the phone, you need to be looking at the camera, not at yourself. Because when we look into the phone, the audience is going to be distracted if you're looking down. It's very strange to see somebody looking down, like at your chest. if you're watching,
Yeah.
if you're watching this movie and the person is looking down when they're supposed to be looking at the camera, you know what I'm saying? So you're engaging the audience if you're looking straight at the camera, and that's just something you have to practice. I have to practice it myself. It just takes time. You just have to remind yourself to do that. But if you don't do that and you shoot yourself looking down all the time, it just may not be usable. We might just have to reshoot the scenes. But if we're shooting live, I can of course keep an eye on all that. It's only when people are recording alone on their phone that they would have to worry about that. And that's
Teddy,
not.
is there any way that you would be able to like maybe just give a sample? Like, you know what I mean? Send a little sample saying, okay, well, this is roughly, how, so then they kind of can gauge it. You know what I mean? Because I know you give description of that and something like for
I'll
me,
just I'll
I'm a
upload these.
visual. So just like a little sample, I think would be
I'll put these in
great.
Discord, and when you finally get into Discord, you can see that. Are you
Yeah.
going to come
Well,
to
what's
Discord?
up with Discord?
I forgot. I think it's probably expired, guys.
Oh, I sent you a new one, an
Oh,
updated
you
one.
did?
Yeah.
What the
It was expiring after one day, and I had to send a few people a
Okay.
new one. And the new one should not expire.
Oh, he did too. Okay. No, that's different. No, I didn't get one.
The
You
newest
sent
one.
it on Instagram?
Yeah, just look for the newest link. I'll send it again.
Thank
Are
you.
there supposed to be more people here?
Just it's just Cheyenne. Cheyenne's the only other actor in the first episode, so
Oh,
she's the only one.
is she coming?
Oh, Quinn is trying to get in. Quinn is here.
Oh, Quinn.
Come on in, Quinn. sorry, Quinn. I didn't see you there because my camera's in my face.
Just like how you ignored me earlier.
Exactly. Yeah. Quinn, we're here. Come on in, buddy. Oh,
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
hey, how you doing? You want to turn on the camera? You don't have to.
My camera is kind of,
That's cool. Don't worry about it.
technology right
How long have you
now.
been listening?
I showed up at 7:10.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. My camera's right in front of my face.
Oh no, you're
I'm
fine. I'm
sorry.
a great listener. I
Do
caught
you have any
everything.
questions about what I've said so far?
So far, no. I'm all caught up.
Cool. Oh, so for you guys, let me inform you now that Quinn has agreed that we should change his name, his character's name, from Kevin to
Marquis.
Marquis.
Okay,
Marquis. Marquis.
And Kellyanne's name will also be changing.
That's such a great name. How dare you?
I know, but it just doesn't.
Kellyanne's my daughter, and she yes, Kellyanne is my
Oh,
daughter.
really? Kellyanne's your daughter? Oh, no. Not a real daughter.
Wait, it says we're changing her name. I should know what it is.
I'm looking. I'm double checking right now.
Better be cool.
And I asked Cheyenne. I think Cheyenne said yes, it's cool. Yeah, she did. She said Cheyenne was happy with it. Imani.
Imani.
Okay,
I like-
that's cool.
I approve.
Yeah,
I approve too.
strong names. Strong names.
Yeah.
Okay. We still haven't cast Ardoshini yet. We're still waiting. Mr. Sketch, Quinnen, wanted to try out for the role, but he was he wants an acting role. I said it's unpaid. He said he wanted it, but he's camera shy and he won't do it because it's a camera show.
Yeah, we're better off that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he here? Whoops, I better not
No,
say him.
I'll cut that out.
I won't get my usual $25.
Did you see the new Matthew? Did you see Matthew's audition that I sent you, Andrew?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
He sent a new one.
Another one?
He sent a better one,
Oh, okay.
and it was much better. I'm going to give him a chance to audition for Ardoshini,
Okay.
and then we'll be good. So I think that's all I have.
When do we start?
Oh, good question. We just need to coordinate with Andrew and Cheyenne, right? So the three of you.
Yeah.
We do need a voice for Johan and Toby. Johan and Toby. But I can do one. Maybe Matthew will want to do one. I don't know. So we'll see. But that's easy to do. And I can drop those in. They don't have to be done at the same time. So we just get on. We'll coordinate with the three of you guys, and we'll be good.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay. And let me and Andrew, let me just to say again, what is the word? Reiterate. I prefer that you be on your phone, handheld. I actually prefer it that way.
Okay.
If you can. Now, if you can't, we can do it on the computer. We can do it that way. But if you do you have an iPhone, Andrew?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's an old one. It sucks.
Yeah. If it's too old, it may not be as good as the computer.
It's the XR. Remember that? It
no,
actually,
that's fine.
it
That's
was
fine.
a fantastic phone.
Yeah,
at one
no, that's
time,
fine.
But
That's
it's
fine.
kind of oldish now.
But the point is, so you can sit on the couch and handhold it, and that'll just be more interesting than sitting in front of the computer. I'm trying to actually avoid sitting in front of the computer because it's stationary and it's just not as interesting.
So I could do it in my bed, though.
Absolutely. One more thing One more thing is what I mentioned is I need to get all the actors' addresses because I'm going to send you a little ring light. Have you guys ever seen the little ring light that fits on top of the phone?
Oh.
It clips. Oh my gosh, she's
Oh,
got
how
so
cute is
cool.
awesome.
that? Nice.
Awesome. Are you happy
Oh,
with it? Does it work well?
I don't use it that often, but when I
Yeah.
have, yes. So I'm a trainer,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I'm
Yes.
sitting here like virtually. I'm like logging off. I'm like gotta go to my other meeting, logging off, logging back on. And so I usually have a like a light here and
Uh-huh.
this thing. And sometimes
Uh-huh.
at some point I've had to like use it on the camera, like if my
Yeah.
ring light like gets
Yes.
too hot or whatever. So yeah, get your little. It charges, right?
Nice.
You just
Yep. Yeah.
oh, that's so cool.
Charges up. Put it up.
it has
Pop it on the
3
top.
levels. 3, yeah, 3.
And does it change the temperature? Can you change it more orange or more blue?
This one I cannot, but if there's one that allows me to do it,
You'll
I'll
need
grab
one
it. You know,
because
Emma got Prime. We'll order.
let me demonstrate why.
Okay.
When you're outdoors, the light is more blue. When you're in, see, and Andrew, you have an orange light on, and you also have a window open, right?
Yeah.
Right. The orange on the right side of your face is orange. The window coming in is much more blue, and so those two colors come in, and when they hit each other, they make it look green, a little bit greenish.
Nice.
They don't make it look good.
I am Irish, so. Yeah.
So my point is, now, Monai, you've got what kind of light do you have? A very bluish light on you.
So I do have a window open here to like the front side of me, and then like a overhead, like what do you call those? Can't think of the name of the lights, but they're like a
warm. It's more warm.
Yeah, it's very warm, very warm.
This is just something you don't technically need to know about, but I do want to explain because it will make the show look better.
Okay.
If you have a blue light, if the sunlight coming in right now is bluish.
Okay.
If you put a warm light on you, like Andrew has, a warm orange light on the other side, it doesn't look good. So that's why we want to turn that orange light off. If you turn that orange light off, you'll have a more of a shadow, but at least it will only be one color, so that you don't have mixed colors. The mixed colors just makes it look less attractive.
Gotcha.
So I can demonstrate. I have blue coming in from the window, and so if I put it on blue, it matches. You can kind of tell. That's too blue. That's wrong because that's too blue.
Right.
And that's too warm.
That's too warm, right?
So the right one is right in the middle. It's not perfect, but it's in the middle of the two, and it's just kind of just right.
Yeah.
That's all.
So we should have what kind of light then should we use? So this is too bright.
I need to find one that changes colors like this one.
Okay.
Because that light's not going to work in every situation.
Right?
Maybe I don't know if they even make one that changes colors. Maybe they don't, and so we just have to do that. We'll just have to use what we have, and we'll just have to play it as we go along because we're just trying to figure it out as we go along here.
Okay.
That's about it.
Well,
And Kelly, are you feeling better? You were sick?
Yeah, I took I'm feeling much better. Yeah.
Diarrhea?
Yeah, I had the poops.
I said bladder, but I knew it.
Bladder.
I know you know damn well. I said it on the show.
She's got a bladder infection.
Oh my
No,
God.
I had surgery and it went they hit my bladder in surgery.
Right.
So I'm trying to get, and I had another surgery and now I'm waiting to go into another surgery. So
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can you sue them for that, man?
I just want it fixed, to tell you the truth. I just don't, because like out of the blue, my bladder will spasm really badly. And I've been taking antibiotics for like over a month now, and I'm just waiting to get in the hospital. So yeah.
That's horrible. That's malpractice.
Yeah, well, it is
Sue
what it
them,
is.
man. Get a lawyer.
Well, we'll wait and see how long this process is.
I don't know, long term.
Yeah, I know. It's just, yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, so even though we won't be like some characters won't be in every episode, can we still join the session?
to watch, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be awesome.
You don't have to watch, and you don't have to join live. If the actors agree to allow the other actors to watch their replays,
Mm-hmm.
we could just everything's going to be recorded into YouTube. It won't be public; it'll be private. But the
Okay.
actors will be able to access it. And if everybody's cool with that, other actors seeing their acting, that's you could watch it later too.
Okay. That's awesome.
I don't know if Monai likes that idea. I don't think she likes that idea.
By the
Yeah,
way,
I like that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Amazon has a clip-on light for $19 that has 5 different
5 settings. Cool.
color temperatures.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
I don't know a thing Amazon doesn't have.
Right?
They have everything.
Yeah, and I'm happy to send you all one or reimburse you for it. It would be nice if we all had the same one. That's why if you let me order it and send it to you, or
Okay.
if you let me pick it out and then have everybody buy the same
Yeah.
one. It's just consistency again with the color consistency. That's something
Okay.
that would be important.
Absolutely. No problem. No. Right. So what's our next step? What should we be doing other than
Just,
burning our lines?
Yeah, just we just need the schedule with Cheyenne and Andrew, and we'll be good. We'll bust out this script. Sorry. The first priority is the Indiegogo video.
Yes.
If you will please record,
Yes.
both of you, all the actors, please record.
Question: How do you want that recorded? Do you want it recorded with a ring light standing? Do you want it in like
Casual.
here? Do you
I would
want
say
it?
very casual, relaxed, sitting on your couch, wherever you're most comfortable. That'll be great. If you want to look at other people's, I don't know. I just was watching this one woman's video, and she was sitting on the couch, and it was just very comfortable and warm looking, and have a glass of wine or whatever you want. And then I'll just take snippets of everybody's video, put it together, and it'll be really good. I think we're not trying to raise a lot of money in the first attempt. We're just trying to raise like $1,100. But if we're successful, and that's for the pilot, and if we're successful raising that, we'll have much better luck raising more money for the next episode. So everybody's involvement would be extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. All right, I will get that recorded and sent to you.
Thank you.
All right.
So are we cut loose?
That's it. I think that's it.
Perfect.
All right. When is our next meeting?
Every Monday. I figured every Monday at 7 we'll try to
Every
meet,
Monday at 7? Okay.
All right.
over our progress, and
Sounds good.
we'll try to make a show out of this too. If there's a way we can make a show out of this, it will also help the promotional side. We can start promoting the show this way by getting people in, and then posting little clips to Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. If it's usable, none of this may be usable, but that's the hope. We can start to build an audience that way.
Gotcha.
Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
No, I think it's great. I think it's great that you're
I gotta
documenting
go.
everything.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Andrew.
Good night.
Bye.
Monday is.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone. Thanks, Teddy.
Thanks, Monai.
Thanks
Good
for
night.
ignoring me.
Thanks, Quinn. I was away.